Greetings, beautiful humans, and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is your soulmate soul scopes, where your Akashic Records, your soul books, meet your zodiac. Now, many of you may not be really familiar with the Akashic Records. Well, this is your soul's journey through evolution in time. So the timing of this video is really important for the message that you are about to receive. These are channeled messages from your soul, your angels, your guides, your crossover loved ones, and your ascended masters. We use tarot and oracle cards just to connect and communicate with you. So watching the message all the way through is super important, because as a medium and a channel, it's likely that some of these messages may be very specific. And since we're channeling for an entire zodiac, sometimes your loved ones or maybe an ancestor may have a specific message just for you. And so if you don't watch it all the way through, you may miss a very important channeled message. So your arrival at this channel and this message may be the timing that you need it. And because we're channeling for an entire zodiac, each situation and circumstance may not resonate with you, but you may pick up a few ways to go about your situation and circumstances. And don't forget to jump to the timestamps, because all decans will be separated by your timestamps. So don't forget, check your timestamps. So now, let's get ready for your Soulmate Soul Scopes reading. Greetings and welcome in all of my Libras. I'm Decan. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Powered by Love TV. This is going to be your soul growth reading. Happy New Year to all of you, and to all the beautiful humans and friends. Come on in. Let's take the journey into your soul. All right, everybody. This is the segment that you must see regardless. Before you get into the reading, we just started doing this in December for the new year. So this is now going to be a part of the segment, because you have to understand what cycle of energy you're in even before you go into a reading. And if the reader cannot tell you what cycle you're in, how are you going to process the clarity that you gained in the reading and then apply that information to your life? This is soul growth. So these cards have been pre-shuffled, and here we have envy. So this card from this deck, this is the soul lesson deck. Some of these cards, I've always felt a little bit uncomfortable with some of the titles. And what I'm hearing here for this particular circumstance is understanding that what you are going through right now, and the transformational energies in your life that are growing you right now, let me say it that way, don't want you looking at anyone else and how they got there. Just understand that everyone is going through their own thing, and that what is meant for you is there to grow you to your fullest potential. Now, the second deck here is your skills, talents, and abilities. This is going to help you stay focused on what you are learning in your life and growing through your life to the next stage of joy, happiness, and transformation. And whatsoever way is the way that you are. Ooh, I love this card for you. It is the Druid. Now, the thing about skills, talents, and abilities, we have all four. Inherently, we are born with several just abilities and skills and talents and gifts. This one is yours. This is holding space. And this goes perfectly with what they were describing here, for you to be able to hold space, not just for yourself and what changes and healings you're going through, but to become more consciously aware and more tolerant, more compassionate on others. Holding space and being there for not just you, but for others too, is a very sacred journey. Not everybody is qualified to do that. This is the path. I'm going to give one more shuffle here. These This is how you are going to process that as you are living life on a daily basis. How are you going to be able to make sure that you're not, saying, man, I wish life was just so much easier. Look at that guy over there. He's just chilling, looking all like life is just so breathing. Like I'm going through the most ever. Hold space. How do you hold space when you feel like everybody is living on easy street except you? Here we go. You release to the earth, to Mother Earth. Keep yourself grounded is how you hold space. Connect to the deepest part of your truth in that. And send all those negative vibes or those fears, just see them transmuting down and out through your feet and into the earth. A lot of times, a lot of people don't realize this, but even taking a bath can help get you to that space of grounding. Drinking a glass of water can also get you to that same space because it's going to cool down that tension and those emotions so that you can actually hold space while you process whatever you're going through at any given moment or time. And this is your Soul Growth Soul Energy for the energies of January 15th through the 31st. All right, Libras, go to your respective decans and watch your reading. Greetings, all my Libra Decan ones whose birthdays are from September 23rd to October 2nd. Welcome on in, beautiful humans, and all those new people, all my lovely friends for coming back. Greetings and welcomes. Let's get your reading started. The energy again is from January the 15th to the 31st. Okay. Going to give just a gentle light shuffle. Add some supercharged Reiki here. Oh, yeah. I almost don't want to shuffle now. That feels really good, but they're already there. All right. One light little shuffle for you. All right, you are going to the edge. Yep. You're round and round. The world of change. You cannot catch a break. All right. So, that's a lot. All right, so we're going to start off here because you are going and being pushed to the edge. It's not so much about going around and around, as the card would suggest. It says round and round. But what I'm hearing here is that you are covering all the bases because there's quite a few different areas of your life. They're saying on fire, but what I'm seeing is more of a smoldering. And you are trying to make sense of it all and how each one of these areas is impacting you emotionally, because there's a lot of emotional intensity. There it is. And you don't know what to say or do. And they're saying they need you to step back and out and be a witness and an observer. And you're doing well there, which is how you're synchronizing the information and you're trying to process it. So there's a lot of heavy thinking these days, very intense because it's emotional, and you're conflicted by what you see and what you're experiencing, and you're not sure what to do. So they're also saying you also have to, in that, take a step back and observe. They want you to begin holding space. So if you didn't watch it, please go back and watch the soul growth portion and your soul lesson, because it gives you tools of understanding how to better process and shift the energy and the emotion so that you can ground yourself and be present. Because a lot of this is based on future outcomes of things that you are trying to accomplish, and it looks like roadblocks. It also looks like detours, slowdowns, and delays. And so while these things are happening, you're fighting against and resisting against what the universe is setting things up. That's what you guys don't even understand in the first place. We have to know what energy we are in the period of time of life, and we want what we want, but we haven't done the work. And when the universe is blocking you and asking you to slow down, then you can't force your way. You just invite the biggest of all lessons. Learn the one you're in. Jump over that hurdle. Because they're saying that they are doing this because you are way out of the box. You are way out of the box. They pushed you to the edge so that you could grow, but you're still trying to force these old agendas and everything. And that's why so many different areas seem to be falling apart. There's a lot of storm here. It's an electrical storm with emotion. So it's emotionally charged for you. Super intense. And that's why the last card here is by the book. So they already explained all of that. It's time to wait and hold space. You cannot be looking at, and I'm going to use the soul growth. You can't be looking at what everybody else has and try to go about forcing that into existence in your own way, because it's not your time. It's just not your time. It is literally not your time, which is why you're looking at all the pieces in the gears, trying to see which one is out of place, but really you're the gear. That's why you can't see it. And you're trying to force something that isn't ready yet. So, like we all get concerned when a baby is premature, because we know that it takes a specific amount of time for that baby to be in the human body. So when you have a premature baby, we know that there's could be other issues. When you are trying to manifest something, you have to wait on universal timing. Okay, while you wait and hold space, while you wait and hold space, not looking around at why everyone is seemingly moving forward, you figure out here of what is best for you and not what you think everyone else wants you to do. You have to now move synchronistically with the flow. That's why you have to go by the book, is because there's a flow here and you're not aware of it. You think that you know, and by the book is following the universal synchronicities for your life and creating that. And I love how Imagine is here, because you're being asked to co-create, and we see that here, and I'm getting ready to go there, but they asked me to point this out to you here, because while you are waiting, you need to bring balance, and that's it. You're trying to force agendas that aren't even yours in the first place, and they're what other people want for your life, and what you also have been told is good and right for your life. They're asking you now to look at what you really want and then create an intention. Imagine it. Dream it. What are you dreaming? And then allow the universe to take this energy from this storm. Then you take action. Once you have true balance, once you're able to see the whole thing, because you're looking at the pattern, when you can put it together and then hold it together by the strength of you, it requires grounding. And once you're ground, then you can use the imagination, which can be harnessed by the second and your third chakra. Then you can bring it to life. And while you're holding space, they're saying, take the time to just enjoy that you have everything. You have good friends, loving friends, deep connections, people that would do anything for you, die for you. You got a family that deeply loves you. You're in a relationship that, there's some rocky places in it, but overall, you really have a beautiful life. And you're trying to force something right now that isn't there. And they're saying that you have to, they're pumping the brakes on this. And they've taken you to the edge so that you can really create the life that you want and not based on other people's designs for it. And so that's the piece of it that you're missing is you. And you're looking around at everyone else and wondering why everyone else has got it together, but you don't. Bingo. Love it. Treasure Island. You do this part, and everything here, X marks the spot on the reward, the abundance, the recognition, the milestone, the growth, all of that prosperity, deepening of love, and all that you desire is waiting for you. I really love this reading for you. So this is really a great time to step back, do some rest and reconsider. You're overcharged too. And so there's a lot of energy here, quite a bit actually. So it is really time for you to hold sacred space and honor yourself as being sacred. You are the sacredness of the universe. Without you, how does life create without you actually being a participant in it? And there it is for you right there, to be seen. So they're saying the momentum of waiting helps them build what it is, and they want you to go back and reimagine it, and that's what you can't figure out. And you got to balance all that. So we're going to wrap up here. All right, all you Libras, it's time to pump the brakes on it just for a second and recoup, rest, relax, regenerate, but also get to a space and a place where you can set up your own divine devotional to your own self-worth and your growth now, because you've got to put your imagination to the test and create. And I want to thank you for tuning in. And if this resonated with you here in the love sector or in the abundance and manifesting and creating life on your terms, drop both of these emojis if they both resonated into the comments. Let everyone know that you watched the video all the way through, and also comment. Let us know what resonated with you. We want to grow with you guys and create community, engage with you guys so that we can all grow together. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm Demi, and I'm Powered by Love TV. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification so you can get all the drops of love right here from I Am Powered by Love TV. Namaste, and I'm signing out.